Good morning, girls. Today we'll be starting with the first chapter of Civics, the Constitution of India, on page 103. Now, the constitution of a country is a system. It's a formal or an informal system which contains all the rules and principles of that particular country. Now, a constitution, it has many features. It describes many features like the structure of the government, the duties and procedures of the government. And it also speaks about citizens, the rights of citizens, duties of citizens. So it lays down many features, and most of the countries have a written constitution. Now, there are very few countries which do not have constitution, like Saudi Arabia, Israel, UK. These countries, they do not have a constitution. They have rules and laws, but the difference is that these rules and laws, the rules and laws of that country, of these countries, are not written down. They are not framed into a constitution. Today we'll be learning about the Constitution of India, and our constitution, the Constitution of India, is the world's largest constitution. So we'll begin with the chapter. Constitution, its meaning. A constitution is a document containing the set of rules according to which the government of a country is governed. So the constitution of any country, it is a system, or it is a document which contains all the rules, and it is according to these rules that the particular country is being governed. The rules contained in the constitution may be either written or unwritten. So the rules which are there in the constitution can either be written or unwritten. The constitution of a country is the supreme law of the country. So every country has some laws, it has some rules, and the constitution of the country, it is a supreme law. It is the highest law of that particular country. All the laws, rules and regulations of the country must be in accordance with the constitution. So a country, it has many laws, it has many regulations. So all these laws, rules and regulations must be in agreement with the constitution. Now, there cannot be any law or any rule in a country which violates or which deviates from the constitution. Every law should be in agreement with the constitution. A constitution has the following basic features. So we'll see the features of the constitution. It lays down the basic structure of the government and its functions. So the constitution, it describes about the structure of the government and the functions which are to be followed by the government. It describes the functions of different organs of the government, their powers and mutual relations. So constitution, it also speaks about the different organs of the government. Now we'll see what the organs of government are. So these are the organs of the government. This is the structure of the government. There are three organs in the government. The legislative, it is a lawmaking branch. It is a branch which makes laws of the country, and it comprises of the president, the Rajya Sabha and the Lok Sabha. Now the second organ is the executive organ, and it enforces laws. This branch, it is a branch which implements the laws, and in this branch there is the president, the vice president and the council of ministers. Now the third organ is a judiciary organ, and this branch, it interprets laws. It interprets the laws which are made by the legislative. The legislative is a lawmaking branch. So the judiciary, it interprets the laws which are made by the legislative. And in the judiciary branch, there is a judicial system. Now the judicial system consists of the High Court, the Supreme Court and the subordinate court. So these are the three organs of the government. This is the structure of the government. So the constitution, it describes the functions of these different organs of the government and their powers, and also the relation that they have, their mutual relations. It lays down the fundamental rights and fundamental duties of the citizens. So the constitution, it describes about the basic rights and duties of the citizens. It describes the relationship of the government with the people. So it describes the constitution, it describes what relation the government is to have with the people, the relation of the government and the citizens. It describes the procedure of the amendment of the constitution. Amendment means changes. So if any change has to be brought in the constitution, there are certain procedures, there's a certain process to be followed, and the constitution itself provides the procedures for this amendment process. So these are the features of the constitution. Now we'll move on to the framing of the Indian Constitution. Role of the Constituent Assembly. The Constitution of India was framed by the group of representatives of the people called the Constituent Assembly. So a group of people's representatives, they formed the Constituent Assembly, and it is this Constituent Assembly which framed the Constitution of India. The Constituent Assembly consisted of 308 members. Some of these members were elected and some were nominated by the princely states. So out of these 308 members, some of the members, they were directly elected by the people, and some they were nominated or they were recommended by the princely states. Now princely states are states where the people are ruled by the king, but this king is in alliance with the Britain. It's in alliance with British. Like in a princely states, the tax which is collected from people, the king collects the tax from the people, and this tax is paid to the British. So such states, the kings of such states nominated some of these members. The Constituent Assembly had members like Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Dr. S. Radhakrishnan, Maulana Azad, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Srimati Sarojini Naidu, Srimati Vijayalakshmi Pandit, and other leading political, social and academic personalities. So the members of the Constituent Assembly, they were important persons, they were important personalities from different fields like political, social and academic. Now, some of the members of the Constituent Assembly, like they were Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Dr. S. Radhakrishnan, Maulana Azad, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Srimati Sarojini Naidu, Srimati Vijayalakshmi Pandit. These are some of the members of the Constituent Assembly. Dr. Rajendra Prasad was the chairman of the Constituent Assembly. So the chairman of the Constituent Assembly was Dr. Rajendra Prasad. So this is the role of the Constituent Assembly in framing of the Constitution of India. Today we learned about the Constitution, about the meaning of the Constitution, the features, the basic features in the Constitution, and also the role of the Constituent Assembly in framing of the Constitution of India. So we'll stop for today, girls. Thank you.